没有，这边没有。
开始了。啊？你要 refresh？
怎么 refresh？ 哦，来了。
We are live.
OK。connect， 让我 connect 一下。OK。
来，快进来。
还没有。看这个。有吗？看声音。好，谢谢。看给了不？
betul lah.
Okay.
Hello, quickly come in. Oh, come in, like and share. Hello. Good afternoon. 打声招呼嘞！
大家好，我们又见面了哦。一个礼拜很快就过了哦。
Hello Ronnie.
Yes, Ronnie 你好。
Hello. Linko 你好。Hi Katy. Hello Katy.
Katy 你好。我们看镜头。
帮忙 like and share 哈。Quickly come in。
欢迎大家又回到我们的这个安全幸福站，对哈？
对，
安全幸福站。让我们分享多一点这个有关于安全的知识。
Hello bro。
这个产品。
Hello Daphne. Good afternoon. Like and share 啊。
Mr. Cheng. Daphne 你好。所以 Linko 你好。
Mr. Cheng。
没啦 ，Mr. Cool。Mr. Cool。要 cool man。OK。来，进来哈。那我们
quickly
分享一下这个
有关
安全的 ，yes。
For those who have already came in, please help me like and share so that more people come in. Hello Maggie, good afternoon.
Maggie 你好。
A lot of people on leave, huh? Okay, we'll just wait for a couple of minutes and we will start. All right. Quite a bit of details to share with all of you. So quickly like and share. Hello. Very good
Annie 你好，进来了我们又见面了Afternoon。
Good afternoon Annie。来，快。We'll start very soon. Please come in. Help me like and share so that more people can come in. Thank you.
还有谁
？Okay. Today we're going to talk about leather safety shoes. Last Wednesday we talked about PVC safety boots.
Yes.
Okay. So this time round we're going to talk about leather safety shoes. Why leather safety shoes? All right. Just recap. Right. We've been talking about cert program for quite a while already. So leather safety shoe is one of those can be used on Tier 1 HRI, high risk installation firefighting.
Yes.
Right. So in this kind of HRI, if you are in the team, you actually don't need to wear fireman boots. Right. Okay. A PVC boots or leather shoes or leather boots, you still can work. Right. So today we're going to share with you quite a bit of information on leather safety shoes. All right. Good afternoon, Anderson.
Oh, Anderson, 你好。
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
WC。
Hi, WC.
Oh, 文优，你好，你进来了。
Hello, good afternoon. Okay. We're going to start in a very short while. Hi, Mr. Pei.
Oh, Mr. Pei. 你好。
Good afternoon to all of you.
Yeah.
Right. Now, when we talk about safety shoes, I think the first thing comes to your mind, you want to buy a pair of safety shoe that is of certain standards, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Correct. 我们回顾一下哈，上个礼拜我们有谈到关于这个 PVC boots 这个也是谈到这个关于Tier 1所需要用到的 PPE 啦。那这个
高风险建筑
，yes， 高风险 high risk。So 接下来我们再谈一下这个关于 safety shoe。那为什么我们要穿 safety shoe？ 因为这个 safety shoe 也是有关于这个所谓 under 这个 Tier 1的高风险的。那为什么我们需要穿这个 safety shoe 呢？对那再来这个 safety shoe 它的主要的这个质地材料是用什么呢
？I will share with you all in a short while, right? See who else is in. Okay, good afternoon. Hello, Mr. Cheng.
Oh, hi.
We've been talking about you because you never come in. We miss you, right? Finally, you came in, so we can start already. You come in, we start, Mr. Cheng.
Yeah, you're very important.
Okay. Just now we talk about standards of safety shoes, right? I mean, in our context in Singapore especially, normally you will see shoes with our local standard SS513.
Yes.
Right? Okay, then another very common standard is the EN ISO 20345. This is the European standards.
Okay. 你讲了这么多这样的标准，那为什么需要这些标准呢
？Okay. Now, why you need safety standards, right, for safety shoes? Right. First of all, if you talk about safety shoes, there are two basic things that you need to know, right? Of course, many of you all know, right? Okay. First of all, you talk about safety toe cap, right?
铁头，我们讲铁头。
Then we talk about steel midsole.
铁板。
Just to prevent puncture, right? If you go to the construction site, you have nails or sharp object, right? So, how we test, right? So that's why we need a standard to govern all these safety features, right? First of all, when you talk about steel toe cap, steel toe cap have to be tested, all right, using the what we call a wedge shape, 20 kg steel, and drop on the toe cap within a 1 meter distance.
Oh,
yeah.
So 我们现在讲到这个标准，那这个测试就是主要是说知道这个产品它能够通过这样的一个测试，
能够承受20公斤1米的
高度坠落。那它这个不是普通的铁板， 它贴板是特别设计的，它是一个 overshoot 这样斜下来，对吗？
Correct.
这样我们才知道它这个铁头是否能承受这样的一个重量。
It must be able to withstand. That's the first thing. The first thing the shoe have to go through, right? If you cannot withstand the 20 kg for 1 meter, that shoe won't pass the standards. Okay. And the other thing is, when it drop, there will be a measurement taken that it must be able to absorb the what they call the kinetic energy. When something falls on your steel toe cap.
Kinetic 我们所讲的就是一种下垂的一种这个压力压力。
Okay. It's 200 joules, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the thing that the tests have to go through, right? When you talk about steel toe cap, this is not the only type of steel toe cap, right? Now, in the market, you could find aluminum or even composite. That means it's like a plastic, but it's a composite material.
Oh,
yeah. Just like the 𝐿𝐶𝐵A tank that we're talking about, right?
Oh, is it?
Fiber with
OK. 请问一下 ，aluminium 我们所谓的铝制材料可以拿来做防护吗？
If you talk about aluminium, it must be alloy material. Aluminium alloy.
明白。
So it's hardened aluminium. Normal aluminium will not be able to take the 200, the 20 kg. Right?
这个是加强它的那个硬度。
对，没错。
OK， 很好。
我们看谁想进来哈。Hello, 𝐶𝐬. Thank you for coming in. Hello, 𝐿𝐶. Good afternoon, Rose.
Rose. 你们好。你们
Okay. So we talk about steel toe. These are the things. Then we talk about steel midsole, right? You need to prevent for puncture, right? This is another area, but this is not a compulsory feature.
Okay.
You can have only with steel toe cap without the midsole.
That means 他们可以选择啦。当然，如果你有 midsole 是最好的啦。
Correct.
那这样请问一下，这个 midsole 一定要用钢片吗？铁片吗？可以用铝片吗？
In the market itself, if it's not a steel plate, all right, because maybe you don't want metallic material, you can use Kevlar, right? Kevlar. It's what we call Kevlar is actually in the technical term is para-aramid, right?
Okay.
So this can be also used as a midsole to prevent puncture.
Okay.
Right. So now, this is the main feature, but a safety shoe is not only about this.
还有吗？
Okay. We talk about other things, right? For example, hygiene, right? Which is very critical for a pair of safety shoes.
这个海军讲到这个，我相信很多人都会有这样的一种经验的哦。如果你鞋子不明天的话，你脱出来的话，well，你喜欢它的味道就 OK 啦。但是如果你不喜欢的话呢
？Okay. So the material used to make the safety shoes is also important, right? The liner inside the shoes, the part that contact with your feet,
yes,
must be able to absorb perspiration and also reduce the odor.
这样它不是要很厚咯？如果不厚，它怎么 absorb 那些
In a way, yes, and it give you some cushion effect, so you don't feel very stiff. Yeah, right.
Okay.
That is the part. Okay. Hygiene. We also talk about water resistant.
Yes.
Right? Water resistant. Right? You wear a leather shoe. Leather shoe must be breathable, right? So your feet don't feel so hot. In the other end, you want to prevent water from penetrating.
Okay.
So in order to do that, right, most of the time when the shoe is produced for the factory, there is a layer of oil on the leather surface, right? So it's actually used to repel water.
I see.
Yeah. So that your leather will not get, it will not absorb water, and it become soil, so that it give you some smell, right? So that's why we need to put some coating so that it will repel the water away.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to ask. 我们要怎么避免它不会进水呢？而它又有通风性呢？
Usually, right, we talk about a layer of oil. For example, your shoe shine, shoe shine oil. Put a layer of oil so that it can repel water. Because when you bought it new, right, there is already a layer of oil. But you use for a while, you need to reapply.
Reapply. 这个是属于 maintain 的哦，我们需要 maintain.
Okay. This is talking about hygiene. Right? So you wear shoes, you need to careful with your hygiene, right? So that you don't get dermatitis, all these skin rashes or something.
Yes.
Important is you go back home, your children all run away.
这样如果是这样讲的话，是否我们这个 safety shoe 可以 under the sun？
Actually, it's not an issue. Leather actually supposed to be dry, right? Leather must be dry, all right? So because of this, let's move on to talk about comfort.
Okay, 它的舒适度，
它的舒适度。Alright. So when you want to get a pair of safety shoes, the second thing you need to talk about, or the third thing you need to talk about, is comfort. Right?
Okay.
Right? To make a pair of shoes very comfortable, first of all, with the steel toe cap, the front become very narrow.
Yes.
Yeah, your feet don't feel very comfortable. Correct.
Okay.
So the shoe itself, the design must be broad, right? In the olden days, you call it 3E or something like that. 2E, 3E.
Yes.
So people ask for 3E. Today we talk about broad, broad design on the toe area.
所谓 broad 就是它会比较宽嘛。
对。
然后你穿的时候，你的这个脚趾不会被压缩了。
没错。
OK。我看这个只有亚洲人才有这样的一种讲结构，这种结构。所以一般上据我所知，外国的脚趾一般上都是属于直的。亚洲的一般上都会比较阔。那我们本身穿也有这样的一种经验。对，很好。
Okay. So the other thing we talk about the foot and the arch support. We have feet at the bottom. There's an arch, right?
弧形，我们叫弧形。
Okay, that is also one part of it. Right? Your shoe must be able to support your feet. Right? The other thing we talk about flexibility. Right? When you wear a pair of shoes, you need to flex. Right? Your feet need to flex. Sometimes you need to squat down. Right? You need to flex. So the shoe must be flexible.
So 当我们讲 flexible， 是不是讲它的这个柔软度啊
？When we talk about flex, we talk about this thing. Flexible, able to flex, right? So this is the part that we're talking about.
Okay.
Then the other thing we talk about is insole. When we talk about insole, let me just show you. This is called the insole, right? You need to have an insole.
Yes.
Okay. So the insole will help you to cushion your weight, so they feel more comfortable, right? Okay. So the last thing that we talk about is the heel, the heel. All right, this part, especially this part. Okay, so this is the part that you have this what we call impact absorption. Right? Sometimes you might jump down from a certain height, so you must be able to absorb the impact.
对，吸收或者是承受它的那个压力啊，当它跳下来的时候。
Correct. Okay. So these are very important things that we need to take note when you want to get a good pair of safety shoes, right?
Yes.
Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about is the important part of the safety shoe, that is durability. When we talk about durability, we talk a lot about the sole, the shoe sole.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Durability 是我们讲这个有耐用性，它的耐用性。
Okay. So first of all, the upper, the shoes, the shoes is divided into upper. That means this is the upper and this is the sole.
Oh, okay.
This part, the ladder, is called upper. All right. So when we talk about upper, we talk about ladder. So most of the time, safety ladder shoes
Yes.
or boots, they are made from either cow or buffalo hide.
Buffalo is a 水牛
水牛
buffalo hide.
Oh.
Yes.
So the sole itself, you can find a lot of different sole in the market. For example,
Yes.
like nitrile, rubber,
Yes.
PU, polyurethane,
Yes.
and also TPU, thermoplastic polyurethane.
Thermoplastic.
All right. Okay. Having said about all this, today's main topic is actually talking about this
PU
polyurethane.
那华文呢，我们怎么样读呢？就是聚氨基甲酸乙酯。哇，这个真的很考功夫啊！聚氨基
So
甲
for
酸乙
Mandarin,
酯。
remember, in Mandarin, polyurethane is called 基氨基甲酸乙酯。计算机甲酸乙酯。Okay, we try to keep saying it so we can remember. Okay. Now, so when we talk about polyurethane, polyurethane is been used for many kind of products.
Yes.
And then why they want to use on shoes?
请问一下，拖鞋是不是也是一种呢？
Not necessary. It can be other material.
Oh,
it can be
okay.
also PU, right?
Okay.
PU is a lot of theory. Very funny product, I would say. All right. First of all, when we talk about sole, let's not touch about PU first. We talk about sole. The sole need to be slip resistant.
Oh, okay.
Right.
防滑没有这么滑，防滑。
Must be able to have grip, have grip so that you won't slip. Right?
那这边有一个很重要的重点，就是 resistant。就当我们在讲 resistant 的时候，它是一种不是说它永远不会滑的，哦。如果你磨损了之后，它还是会滑的。所以它才会叫做 resistant。
Right.
Correct.
Okay. So when we talk about resistant, many times, all right, it's actually the sole pattern, right? How you design the sole pattern, the shoe sole pattern, and this shoe sole pattern will help you to give you some grip on the ground, so you have slip resistant. Okay. So sole, you need first of all slip resistant and grip, then you need to be anti-static, right? So that you don't create static on certain industry where they don't want static electricity. So it's anti-static.
哇，这个是静电呢。
对，没错。
但是问题是，这个静电不是普通的 material 可以制造出来的。
对。
但如果照你所说的，就是只有这个 polyurethane 才有办法做到。
Of course, a lot of other material maybe have.
Okay.
But why PU is used on safety shoes? There's other reason. The aggregate of all these reasons, that's why they use PU for safety footwear. Right? So let me just continue.
Yeah.
Okay. It must also be able to take certain temperature, certain heat, right?
Okay.
So, for example, right, when you're working, especially when you in the construction site or working beside the road, it can be very hot.
Oh yes, the surface.
The surface is very hot. So the PU itself must be able to take the heat, right? The sole must be able to take the
不
heat.
然它会溶掉。
In a way, yes.
Yes.
Then you talk about resistant to oil, right? When you talk about resistant to oil, right? Some industry have a lot of oily floor.
Yes. Agreed.
For example, shop floor, right? People do engineering. Shop
Engineering
floor.
最多的
Then you talk about food industry.
也是 animal oil.
Animal fats.
Yes.
All right. So oil is also one of the factor that they need to consider. You know, if you use a rubber on oil, it will swell.
Yes.
It will
When swell is
okay.
expand.
So the other thing is resistant to chemicals such as acid or alkaline. All right. So all these requirements. So that's it. Then they draw a conclusion. PU it's a very good
material.
to be used on all these.
Yes, yes.
Right. So you find safety shoes, a lot of them are actually with PU sole. Okay. Of course, PU have been used on other areas. For example, gloves. Right?
Yes.
Gloves. All right. But certain products are not suitable to use PU. Right. So the most common is still being used in the safety industry. Is being used on the safety shoe sole.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So if you wear a lot of sports shoes, you find that sports shoe actually use another material called EVA.
EVA.
Yeah, EVA. All right, it's very long name, right? It's called ethyl vinyl acetate, right?
有谁可以翻译的吗？Ethyl vinyl acetate。OK， 如果要翻译成华文的，看一下各位是否可以帮个忙。找一下，这个华文字哈，那今天我们主要还是在讲有关于这个sorry 讲一下就忘记了甲酸离子哈，就是 polyurethane， 这个是今天我们要讲的这个主题啦。
Yeah, our main topic will be talking about why PU is being used on safety shoes. Right? Just like I mentioned, the requirement, a lot of requirement on the sole. Right, so a lot of other material, for example, like EVA, which I mentioned for sports shoes, it might not have the other property of the PU. That's why you see safety shoes, unless your design are a sports shoe design, if not, they don't use EVA. Right, but today I can tell you a lot of safety shoes, they use EVA, but the design is like a sports shoe.
但是我有一个疑问，我们穿的 sport shoe 一般上都会比较软的，但是是不是因为它的 material 的关系它不同
？Correct, because EVA is very suitable for sports shoes, so that's why it's being used on sports shoes. But you find today's safety shoes, there's a lot of fashion involved, right? If you're talking about a pair of safety shoes, not the one that I show you, these are traditional safety shoes. When you talk about sport design,
yes,
like sports shoes, right? Then most likely they will use EVA, but they probably do not have some property, for example, like anti-static. Right? You cannot have it, right?
It's always pro and cons.
Correct. So what I'm trying to say is why, right? You need to have PU, right? Let me tell you why. Okay, look at the pros and cons of PU, right? First of all, PU have anti-static property, right? That's the first thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that makes sense. Why they use PU, right? As safety material. Now, the other very important issue why they use PU because it's light.
重量这个重量
very light，
穿在我们脚下太重真的是很辛苦。
Yeah, because you have to compensate because your safety shoe have steel toe cap, maybe midsole, so it becomes very heavy.
Yes.
So you need to bring down the weight. So that's why PU serve a very good material, for lightweight. Okay. The other thing is shock absorbing, which I mentioned earlier on. The heel is better able to take the impact.
Yes.
The shock absorption. Okay. The other thing is wear resistant. Right. Can last longer.
Yes.
Right.
这个是其中一个好处。
And of course, comfort, durability.
Okay.
But durability may be what you call overcome by certain situation. So let's talk about the disadvantage of PU.
Okay.
Right? Now, PU itself, those who wear safety shoes, a lot of people wear safety shoes before. You will notice that your shoe sole, especially the sole, the upper ladder never give way, but the sole give way after a certain time. Right? Today, we are trying to bring this message across, so that you know how to maintain your shoe, so that your PU lasts longer, your PU sole lasts longer, right? These words, hydrolysis, hydrolysis, all right, is a word to describe, all right, the physical breakdown of the sole by high humidity climate. You might want to explain in Mandarin.
OK， 这个有点 technical 了technical。那我必须说的，这个是属于水解，我们叫 hydrolysis 是水解，不是说你进在水里面它就溶解，不是这个意思。它的水解的意思是说，如果你这双鞋或者你用这样的一个 PU 收，你放住不用的话，那因为我们本地的这个水汽会比较重，至少有80到90%。pretty high，
85以上，
对，85以上 ，yes。所以你看啊，这个水汽那你这鞋子放在这样的一个high humidity 的这个一个 environment 它潮湿，对，有一个词叫潮湿。如果你太潮湿的话那你就这个 material 它很快就会它不会溶解，但是它裂掉。就是它里面内部的结构已经产生变化，就是这样简单。
分解
分解 ，yes, you're right.
Yes. Okay, so we just want to bring the message across. PU have a lot of advantages over the disadvantage, right? So how to overcome the disadvantage, right? So I mentioned all the pros of the PU. Now let's talk about the cons of PU, right?
Yes.
I mentioned hydrolysis. How to overcome hydrolysis, right? I mentioned it's a physical breakdown due to high humidity,
yes,
right? But if you wear a pair of shoes, right, you keep on wearing it with PU sole, it actually lasts longer.
很奇怪
So it's a very pretty funny material. That means to say the PU, as long as you flex it very often, it actually lasts longer. If you don't believe me, you can buy a pair of PU sole safety shoes and then you put it in a cabinet, for example, for like 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
You bring out, hydrolysis might already take place. So when you flex straight away, it will give way. Right? So have to be very careful, all right, in terms of using safety shoes. All right. So important is you must use it. Don't after you wear for a week and then keep it in the cabinet and don't wear it for a few months and then you bring it out. After you wear for, all right, not even a day, you find that the sole, the PU actually
all peel off.
Correct. That is what we call. That is the term that we call hydrolysis.
Okay. Yes. 那么解释一下其实我们有这样的一个经验就是说，尤其这种 PU 收的这 safety shoe 也好，你是说sport shoe 也好一般上我们都建议你买了之后马上用，不要收在橱里面2个月、3个月、6个月，甚至有些收了1年之后才拿来用他来说为什么我的鞋子下面会裂开掉出来这个就是他的这个问题，而且你们收藏的不可能是在一个比较讲 dry cool 的 area 比较 humid 比较这个潮湿的地方，所以它很快就会这个问题。所以我的一个建议就是最好你们买这种 safety shoe 也好 sport shoe 也好不要收。所以说你看市场上他们卖的 safety shoe 为什么这么便宜因为它的期限要到了里边有浪就是你的这个运气如果你运气好的话，你又拿到便宜的又可以耐穿的那个 OK。但是如果真的是裂掉了 ，sorry, you cannot exchange.
Let me just add on this what Francis mentioned. All right. Other than what he mentioned, now the sole itself, if you store it in an aircon environment, it actually lasts longer. Why? Because PU need to be dry. Lesser humidity to the shoe lasts longer.
Yes.
All right. So important. That's why in our company, our safety shoes are very good life. Right? They actually stay in an aircon environment. Okay.
There must be a reason.
There must be a reason, right? Why we store it in the aircon environment.
Yes.
It's actually make the life longer. All right. Okay. So remember, all right, buy a pair of shoes, you must wear it. Don't just keep in the storage and don't wear it. With high humidity, the shoe will just gone.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Let me just elaborate a little bit more. Today's PU that have been used in the market are all water-based. Right? It used to be solvent-based. Right? Because of environmental factor. All right.
Okay.
So a lot of country, right, due to contamination, now PU, most of them are water-based. All right.
Okay.
So if you talk about safety shoes, if you buy a pair of shoes with very low cost safety shoes, chances is the PU, they have add a lot of water. The more water you add, the more PU you get. Right? It let you have very soft feeling, but hydrolysis take place very fast.
成本低，但是它的产品的质量就没有这么好。
下降。
对。
So have to be careful lah. So it comes with a price because the composite of the PU, in its original form is liquid. With hardener, with water, you get solid PU.
这样是不是说便宜就不是好？
Well, it depends on how you take it.
Yes.
The Chinese always say 便宜没好货. It might be true, it might not be true. So it all depends on you, right? It depends on your affordability.
你的知识 your knowledge.
And it all depends on, you know, you are those type who use and throw, you don't care, then go for the cheap stuff.
Yes.
But you want to have all the feature which I mentioned, all right, comfortable, everything, right?
Yes.
It's good to get a good pair of shoes, right? Okay. Average, I would not say go for the high range, but something, right? Okay. Let's see what the our supporter got any question.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cheng. You actually put a lot of keywords for us, Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Right? Wow, 巴西朋友 is inside, no? Our
巴西朋友你好。
Yeah, 巴西朋友. Okay. Any asks, when do I need safety shoe with rubber or polyurethane sole? Okay. There is safety shoes with rubber sole, but in terms of price, is very, very high, right? Rubber sole safety shoes are very high, very expensive, and they have another disadvantage, very heavy. Very heavy and costly. Okay, and the thing is, if you walk on a floor which is wet, very slippery, you will fall. All right.
Yes,
so in the safety industry, you seldom see safety shoes made with rubber sole.
Only there's a place.
Where?
Army.
Army,
they're using rubber sole, right?
I'm not too sure about that. Maybe it's a composite of nitrile or whatever.
Our time, the time is maybe yes. Heavy,
so
really heavy.
I would not know. Right? Today, army shoes are being made very, very light.
Yeah.
So I do not know the sole. These are all confidential. Army shoe, we don't have to talk about it today. All right. So take note. It's not easy to get a pair of safety shoes with rubber sole, right? Expensive is one thing, but because of some disadvantage, you probably get into these words, slip, trip, and fall. All right. And so you've got to be very careful with what you use.
Okay.
All right. We have another question.
Do you have safety shoe?
Do you have safety shoe which suitable for ladies in terms of size and style? Oh, of course, yes. Right. Now, there are safety shoes that is specially made for ladies. All right, but it's quite difficult to get off the shelf. As I mentioned, the majority of the workforce are male. Right? So female that work in the production floor or in the site is not a lot.
The
Right?
percentage is very low.
Percentage is very low. So very rare you get the supplier stock up safety shoes for ladies.
Yes.
But not to be worried, all right? Because the nowadays are all unisex. So a normal safety shoes like what I have shown you, all right? Okay. It range from different size. Of course, the smaller size is mainly for ladies. For example, like a size 3 to size 5, right? It's for ladies, right? Okay, it's a man design, but it's for ladies. You can put on like 3 to 5. But again, because the percentage of the lady workforce is small, sometimes you don't get X stock. You have to wait, right? You have to wait for the shipment to come in, all right? So, yeah, you get lady safety shoes, all right? So not to worry, okay? You are most welcome, Annie. Any more question from the floor? Okay, let's see. Okay, I think that's about it, right? So, yeah. Did anybody see how a safety shoe has been made? No. Okay. Can we have the photo on the injection machine?
Yes.
Okay,
this is the one.
This is actually let me see. I think this is the 24 station machine. The machine will go round and round, and the safety shoes do the injection. I forget to inform. PU are always inject on to the upper to join them together.
Because you did mention about liquid.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's injected in.
Yes.
Because of the mixture with the hardener and the water especially. So after you put inside the machine with certain heat, it's actually bond together and it become a solid material. Right. This is much technical. So I just want to show you the picture.
Yes.
There's another picture which we can show, all right, the different station. All right, okay, this is the one. This is how safety shoes is being made.
Yes.
All right, so it's just roughly for your information. Can I have some picture of the safety shoes? Right? Okay, now a lot of people say safety shoes. When you talk about safety shoes, you use the word shoes. It's actually a low cut. It can be shoelace or slip-on.
Okay.
Right? So these are example of a slip-on lace-up. So when you talk about higher, the part that is higher, this is the one. We call it ankle boots.
Oh, ankle boots. Okay.
All right. You probably have some with shoelace, and probably you get some with zip, right?
Yes.
So there's two different types: zip up or lace up. Okay. Then you have leather shoes, which is higher cut. All right. Okay. So a lot of time people call these rigger boots. Rigger boots. All right.
Okay.
Wear by the rigger, but not true. A lot of construction workers are using it. They're not necessarily rigger, but they call it rigger shoes.
Look more tough.
Yeah. All right. So this is the higher one, right? Okay. So these are example of the shoes. Okay, thank you. All right. Any more question from the floor? If not, that's all. We have another question coming in from Mr. Cool. Can this safety shoe suitable for vegetable farmers? Well, if you talk about farmer, I will suggest last week topic.
Yes.
The PVC boots is more suitable.
Yes.
Right. More suitable. Right. Though I think some people use, for example, the high cut one, which I show you the picture earlier on, the rigger boots, can be used on the farm, right? Okay, because in the farm you walk on the mud or whatever, right?
Yes.
So leather, if you soak in the water for too long, it doesn't last.
Yeah.
Right. So PVC is a better choice.
Yes. 我们有这个问题 ，leather 对，所以 PVC 还是比较好的。所以看你用在哪一个地方，你的 need 在哪里。
All right. So if you have any question, you can always WhatsApp us at 8852-0182.
Yes.
All right. So we'll be more than happy to explain to you, all right, what I have mentioned earlier on. Okay.
I think okay. I think that's it. That's
Oh.
it. That's it. No
So
more.
if there is no more question, right? We're going offline soon, right? Thank you for joining us today.
Yes,
all right?
thank you very much.
Okay, we'll see you next week. Okay, next Wednesday, 3 p.m. Okay,
Again,
again.
我们再见。So-
同样时间，同样播到了啊。
同样播到。
So thank you very much for your support. Okay.
不同晚红。
Thank you, Maggie.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Oh.
Maggie. Thank you.
Good holiday.
Yes.
Yes,
Tomorrow
yes.
is holiday, right?
Tomorrow holiday. Selamat
good.
Hari Raya. Unfortunately, 5% only. Cannot celebrate too much. Okay. So, a happy Hari Raya Puasa to
Yes,
all the Muslim fellow friends.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Happy New
Okay.
Year.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you
Thank you,
for supporting us. All right.
Yes.
Bye bye, Annie.
Bye.
Bye bye.
See you.